Alright, so we all heard that phrase of you miss all the shots you don't take, right? Which means like, say you want to go up to a girl at a club or something, you know, you're gonna miss it if you don't go up to her or something like that. So for this quote, if you don't enter the tiger's den, how can you catch a tiger's cub? So I'll be talking about like school, how this could relate to school, or how it could relate to an event that happened to me like in high school. When I was in high school, when I was entering high school, I remember on the schedule it said bass ensemble. You know, coming into high school, like what is that? I hadn't picked that as an elective. So when I asked one of my the first period professor or teacher, she said it was choir, and I was like, choir? Like I don't want to be in choir. So I remember I went to when I got to the choir class, I told the teacher, can I switch? And she was like, what do you want to switch to? And I said, art. And she was like, do you draw? And I was like, no, but I don't want to be in choir. And she said, well, you should give it a try. Maybe you'll like it. So I stuck to it, and I did enjoy choir. It was actually a pretty fun class. I didn't really didn't do much. I kind of messed around a lot until I stuck for it for 4 years. So it was pretty cool. But that I think relates back to a quote, how I took the chance to take that class and to experience it. So that's how I can relate it. I entered with a choir class and I took the Tigers, Cubs, whatever. And so the second one is school. We've all been through those sleepless nights of studying, and it's not cool to be up all night and you feel overwhelmed sometimes. But sometimes you have to take those risks to get the good grades you want, right? So you have to stay up, you have to study, you have to take a lot of Monster, a lot of coffee, but those are all needs that you need to take in order to get those good grades. And if you don't take those risks or those extra steps you need to do, how are you gonna become good in how are you gonna get good in the class, or how are you gonna get good grades? So that's how I can relate this quote. With school, you have to work hard and do the extra steps to get that good grade. You know, the A is the Tigers Cubs, and then that's all you need to do. Those extra steps, you got to stay up all night, just study hard, and not go out with your friends to get those Tigers Cubs. Also, I work at security at a club, and it's I'm gonna go back to my first opening quote about taking not risking missing all the shots you don't take. I work at a club as security and I'm inside a lot, and it's pretty funny. I'll be standing around and I'll be watching the guys. I know which guys it's funny the guys that are gonna go up to the girls, and I'll just be looking at them, and it's funny when they make the first move, and I'm I'll just be watching them. The girls are oh no, I'll have a boyfriend or something. I can't really listen to what they say, but you just see the guys walking, they're kind of sad about it. And it's I get a smile on my face. It's just funny, but it's kind of oh, at least they took the chance to be out there, and even if it was just rejection, they took the chance to take the shot. And to me, the girls are the Cubs, you know, they went for the Cubs, and even if they failed or they succeeded, they went for it. And in conclusion, I think life's just the risk. You guys should just go for it, even if it means rejection or even if it means failing. Because as long as you try to do it, you should be fine.
Right, I like almost everything you do in the presentation except for one thing, and you know what that one thing is. Everybody else knows what that one thing is, and we've talked about it before. Yeah, it's the swaying thing. Everything else you're doing a good job on. You look at the audience when you're speaking to us. Your facial expressions are animated. The more you talk, the more relaxed you get about engaging with us. When you get to that final example, which is a callback to what you were using in your attention device, you relax a lot because you're telling your own story. You're talking about something that you know and are more confident on. You have a little bit of fun with it. I mean, you even act out walking away dejectedly, which I think is exactly the naturalistic way that you want to present that. So you're doing a good job there. You just You got to calm down. I know that. I know it's anxiety. You're just, it's the back and forth kind of thing. You look like you're bobbing and weaving like a boxer kind of thing. And you, if you could be as controlled with your body as you are with your voice, you'll be fine. All right? Now, it's just, you have to work that. You have to plan it. You have to pay attention to it. It's like all things, when you have a bad habit, it's a habit, and we don't even realize that we're doing it. It's like people who smoke and they light a cigarette automatically, or they open a can of soda without even thinking about it, or they constantly play with their hair and they don't even realize that they're doing it. And you are just doing something because you have to be aware of it. So I'm reminding you of it. You need to remind yourself of it. Watch your video. You'll see what you know what I'm talking about. But watch the video. Force yourself to watch the video, because you'll say, I do that way too much. I do that way too much. I need to fix it.
I saw the first one. I was.
Yeah. Yeah, so you're doing the same thing. It's just, that's the one thing that you got to fix. Okay, thank you.